Hi guys, welcome to Sports Week once again. I'm Tolu, he's Dan. And Dan, we've been away for a bit, not a long time, but the title race in England is starting to take a look that I hate to tell you to say I told you so, but no one really believed Arsenal would find it easy running up to winning the Premier League title. And after drawing against Wolves, I conceded 2 goals after leading 2-0. It's starting to feel like the word online, at least on Twitter and social media, is bottle jobs. Do you think it's going to happen again? It's looking like it's going to happen again.
It's looking that way, isn't it? I feel like we've been here before. Last season, Arsenal finished second, and you could say that Liverpool was so good that to call them bottle jobs last season would be unfair. But every time they try and go toe to toe with Manchester City, they end up getting knocked out. So, as you rightly say on Wednesday, the perfect opportunity to even go 7 points clear, albeit having played a game more. But that game has proved to be rather costly. The gap at 5, and we've got another massive week of Premier League football. I know we say it every week, but it feels like the weeks get bigger and bigger in terms of importance. So you get the feeling that Arsenal are going to have to do something different because they always seem to choke about this time of the season. They've still got to go to Manchester City. That's going to be an even more important clash now. It's in Arsenal's hands still, but with the way things are going, this Manchester City team is starting to really pick up steam as they always seem to do. So if you're a betting man, which we are, the favourites are Arsenal, but I think there's probably more value in backing Manchester City to lift the title at the moment.
He may be overreacting a bit. Arsenal, like you said, still 5 points clear, albeit they've played a game more. They've got a huge squad, like everyone keeps telling us every time that they go out and play a football game. Are we maybe judging them on previous season, which we definitely are? Is there something different this time that could maybe see them not collapse like it's looking like?
Well, of course, they have got a stronger squad. They are still 5 points clear. There are still a lot of positives to take from Arsenal's season so far. I think there's also that feeling where collectively, if you're not an Arsenal fan, you are really hoping that Manchester City win this title. It's kind of almost a uniting force for every non-Arsenal fan that we're kind of delighted in any time Arsenal drop points. We must also note they've only won 2 of the last 6 in the league. That's not championship winning form. You look at Manchester City, they've had their stutters, but they have only lost 1 of the last 6. The trajectories are starting to meet in the middle. As I say, he's probably still going with Arsenal at the moment, the strongest squads, maybe leans in their favour compared to seasons gone by. But again, it's the kind of issues of seasons gone by where the striker isn't quite hitting the standards where necessary. Left wingers also seem to be a problem. Defensively, they've lost that kind of um, non-generosity that they had at the start of the season. The cracks are starting to show. It just depends on whether they can find the plasters to repair them.
Yeah, I saw the Arsenal fans in the stands after the Wolves game, and if you tuned into that game after the final whistle, you think that Arsenal had lost the league title. If you look at the table, you wouldn't believe they're 5 points clear. Like I said, albeit with a game they played a game more. The fact that they almost went 9 points clear, and City dug deep and won at Liverpool. Psychologically, how does that affect you think the Arsenal camp? They'll say they don't watch City games, but they probably thought Liverpool should have been City. City found a way to win their game. Arsenal didn't beat Forest. They lost at home to Manchester United. And they've now failed to beat the team at the bottom of the table. In conclusion, personally, do you think it's bottle job on, or Arsenal still got the mental strength to get it over the line?
I'm going to say bottle job on because it just seems it's all starting to peel away. Yes, it's a draw, but it's a draw against bottom of the table Wolves. You're 2-0 up. At that point, a championship winning team goes for the jugular. That they make that 2-3, 4-0 by the end of the night. They certainly don't make it 2-all. So, as I say, I just feel that Man City are warming up at just the right time. But it just looks like the stars are aligning for Pep Guardiola's men. And when you look at the Arsenal pressure, the bottle job seems a perfect tag. As I say, I'm putting my colours on Manchester City, and a reason why we'll get to later in the show.
All right. Thank you very, very much, Dan. We'll get into it very shortly.
Thanks, Tolu.